Hi guys, I'm Neetal Jain, an avid reader, and I just love reading books. As Zaindu have said, reading a book is like eating a potato chip, and as you could see my chubby little face, I just did not stop myself at once. So, during this whole pandemic, I decided to submerge myself into reading books and create a world around me that I could cherish forever, because we do not know what future holds for us. So I decided on reading books, and as I'm a keen follower of books, B4B recommended me a few books that I should read during this month of May, and help myself. So I decided to let you guys also know that there are books out there which can help you go through this whole quarantine. So first on my list is this amazing book called Cyber Sexy by Richa Kaur Patte. It's a very different kind of a novel. So what is porn to you? It could be anything. It could be a man's art, a woman's erotica, or somebody else's sex tape, from cam girls to fanfiction writers to household videos to consensual violation videos. Cyber Sexy gives you a tour of what is it out there on the sex culture online. So it's a very interesting read, and it gives you a different idea of everything that's going around in the world. So I'm really excited and looking forward to reading it. The second on my list is this amazing novel Two Fates by Judy Balin. A light read of it would give you an idea that it's somewhat related to two states of Chetan Bhagat, but there's more to it. So it starts with a Punjabi boy falling in love with a Tamilian girl, and they just are in love, head over heels in love with each other, and they want to get married, but their families oppose. But love conquers all, and they get married to live happily ever after. But do they really live happily ever after? That's the turning point in the novel. After 4 years, they just fell out of love. So now they want a divorce. Divorce. But that's very difficult. Now that their families are in love with each other, it would be more difficult to get a divorce than it was to get married. Because their parents would not leave any stone unturned to bring the fates of the couple together. Even if they have to, live as a big inter-community family, they would do that. Interesting, na? I know. So it's very difficult, different from the other stories, and it would be very difficult for them to get the divorce, and the journey of it is there in the book. So I'm really excited, and I'm really looking forward to reading this, because nobody tells what happens after the happily ever after. So this gives an idea of that. I'm very, very excited. The next on my list is this novel Fasting and Feasting by Anita Desai. So the novel is divided into two parts. An Indian family which is conservative, but still has appreciation towards food, and then there's this British family which is in just denying phase of eating. So in both the cases, either of feasting or starvation, the woman only suffers paradoxically in both the families. So it's a very different background. It has a very different background. So I'm really excited, and I'm really looking forward to reading such a novel like that. So let's see what it brings. The next is this novel by Elizabeth Gilbert, City of Girls, which is a long read, but who would miss an opportunity to read such a big author like Elizabeth Gilbert. So it's a story about a 19-year-old girl who flunks college, and her parents send her to Manhattan to live with her Aunt Peg. So this Aunt Peg owns a very flamboyant, crumbling midtown theatre called the Lily Playhouse, where she is introduced to an entire cosmos of unconventional and charismatic characters, like fun-chasing showgirls, sexy male actors, grande dame actresses, killer writers, and no nonsense managers, stage managers. So now that she's 95 years old, she's recalling the moments of those years, how those moments changed her course of life. So it's very good that it brings such a different side of the story, and I'm really excited about it, because who knows what the moments in our life right now, how would they change the course of our life in future. So it's a very good read, and I'm really excited towards one of my favorite authors is Elizabeth Gilbert, and I'm really excited about reading it. The next novel is a very, very strong recommendation of my very good friend. It's a story of a young girl and by Anushka Mehta, The Life of a Young Girl by Anushka Mehta. It's a very interesting novel. It's a very short read of like 7 different stories coupled together of her topsy and turvy journey through life, and how she decides to move from a small town to a metropolitan city, and all the problems that she faces from a career, boyfriend, sex, and everything, which we can all relate to on some level or the other. So I'm really excited and I'm really looking forward to reading this one because it's obviously a strong recommendation from a friend and it seems quite relatable. So these are the books that have been recommended to me by B for the month of May, and I'm really excited and really looking forward. So if you have any strong recommendations for me that you think I would love and appreciate if you could just put them in the comment section down below. Thank you.